Sanctimony from 2000 was written and directed by Uwe Boll and starred Casper Van Dien as a stockbroker who becomes a serial killer because his skin tone says he can. Casper Van Dien is perfect casting as another American Psycho who's also misinterpreted his fair share of niche. That square jawline, Shatner-like delivery, as well as his Starship Troopers fame, makes him a glove fit to play this very ambitious anarcho-capitalist, a soulless android fueled only by the acquiescence of power. He may not be as charismatic as Patrick Bateman, but for an intelligent, remorseless villain in the tradition of the German crimey, he makes for an excellent adversary for Michael Pere's cynical yet humanist hard-boiled detective. Seeing Sanctimony as less of a rip-off of Seven and American Psycho, though it is still that to an extent, and instead a Gen X crimey is the more sensible way to look at it, at least in my opinion. The screenplay is basic and has a fair amount of cliches, but the characters are surprisingly engaging, considering it's a Boll film. The story is predictable but never boring. The film's aesthetic is also very charmingly 2000, with the opening sequence obviously ripping off Sevens. The cinematography is also using cold, muted colours throughout, and the Gen X to the extreme nightclub sequence only adds more to the cyberpunk dystopian feels this Eurotrash obscurity provokes. Also, more importantly, we have some stellar trash moments, such as Diane going chow yun fat on an entire wedding reception, shooting everything and everyone in slow motion. Diane's near supernatural ability to cover up his brutal murders was also a nice bit of nonsense. Boll's affinity for the irate loner going berserk is well and truly on display here, and if one is familiar with his more personal films, it actually comes off as kind of cute, like reuniting with an old friend. Sanctimony is not as trashy as I wanted it to be though, and with the exception of the heavily borrowed elements from both Seven and American Psycho, it does not do much interesting with the serial killer genre for me to be comfortable giving it a fully sincere recommendation. However, as a piece of early 2000s Eurotrash trying so hard to appear American but too bleak in tone to be fully convincing, it is indeed a curious gem in Uwe Boll's filmography, though it could have been more exciting. I still think Boll completionists will have a good time with his trademark pessimism, as well as finding the thematic links within Sanctimony and his later works. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. Tomorrow's film is The Asylum's Hillside Cannibals.